from way, way beyond time and space. It's my job to study planets and their meaning.
Alright, hello, Honest Fox fans. I'm Fox. This was Dyro kind of, during one of my Legend of Zelda streams, kind of brought up the Beyonder when he talked about, what do you call it? He said, like, who would win in a fight, Bill Cipher, the Beyonder, or, what was it? Or the Collector. Honestly, out of these three, I think the Collector is probably the weakest one. And that's still out of, like, godlike powers. Because Bill Cipher, you can't harm unless, you erase someone's mind with him in it or something like that. The Beyonder is straight godlike, so I think the Beyonder, I don't even think can die or lose. He's pretty godlike. And then the Collector actually could still get his powers kind of sealed away, and was sealed away, so... But, I can't remember which one of the episode is Moon Girl. And mind you, I want to say this right now. Lawrence Fishburne did a really, really good job with this character. Really good. I really liked it. Do want to say, though, if you would have, and I get why, it's cool as having a more diverse, voice acting cast and all that stuff. But, if you could have grabbed Tim Curry to do this voice acting, I think the Beyonder would work. I think Tim Curry would eat this role up. And as I'm saying, Lawrence Fishburne did bad. Lawrence Fishburne did really good. It's just I know Tim Curry 100%. You just look at the Smog from Ferngully. I feel 100% like he could have played this role too and done it really well. But it's cool. He got Morbius. But, and he did some really good voice acting. And the thing is, he's he's an actually, trained, stage actor, too. So, yeah. But, pretty much this episode is Moon Girl and, Moon Girl pretty much, Moon Girl is, her school pretty much has a science fair coming up, where they're paired you with someone else. They paired her with Eduardo, who's pretty much been a punchline throughout most of the show. And she's like, I need to win this fair, because if you win, they said, you get to go to the very highly advanced. I'm thinking in my brain, okay, they're going to go for, some kind of, the science museum or whatever, something like that, or something that doesn't exist, and it's just or something that has no basis in anything, that is just this is a place with very big, technology and stuff. I'm like, okay, fine. That's what I thought was going to happen. And then I'm thinking, man, it'd be cool if they would have done Stark Industries or something. And mind, because I paused it, I was writing down notes when that was happening, so I paused it, I'm like, it'd be cool, I don't know, Stark Industries or something like that. And then they said, the Embassy of Wakanda, and I'm like, never mind, that is better than Stark Industries. And I don't say that in the sense of everyone who jumps on the hype of Black Panther, which mind you, the Black Panther movies are really good. I really do like them. But I say that in the sense of, yeah, they have better tech. They legitimately have better tech than Tony Stark. Than just Tony Stark in general. If you think about it in this sense, I'm not sure actually if Ironheart had it in her Wakanda suit. It's like a piece of meat hanging off. In her Wakanda suit, but I don't think you need an arc reactor if you have a vibranium Iron Man suit, because the suit itself generates the energy that you need to move around and everything like that. The power of the suit that is made of vibranium, which is a metal that already you really can't break. I think, unless you're fighting it with vibranium, or however the hell Thanos broke, or however the hell they broke Cap's shield at one time. But vibranium usually can't break, so yeah, they found a way to make that entire advanced civilization with that stuff to the point where it's very sci-fi-esque. And hell, you can use that same metal to then make yourself superhuman and give you powers they'll super agility, climbing, and all that stuff from the Black Panther, but also gives you the ability to fly with fish wings, fish thing on your leg, fly through, then swim through water and all this stuff because Namor has vibranium in him, at least in the MCU. So, yeah, like I'd be 100%. Yeah, I'd be okay with that dude. But Eduardo wants to do this musical like Rube Goldberg kind of machine where he makes music and God, sorry. And Moon Girl's like, we can make a thing that literally pulls carbon out of the air and then, makes a lump of coal, which one, yes, that is a very amazing project and probably would be really good and probably would win it for actual sciences. But I feel like for a science fair, the teachers or like the people grading would get confused on what that is. Like, you made coal? Or how do we know this even works? Something like that. It wouldn't surprise me. But upon coming home, and basically she doesn't like this, but upon coming home, she finds, earlier she was fighting this bad guy named Stiletto, who is stealing heeled shoes because she can't pay for them. So she then created some stiletto shoes that extend her feet and have powers. And I'm just like, why didn't you just make your own damn shoes at that point? That honestly I think would be way cooler. Like, mind you, if I took the time to make my own clothes, I probably would. And I'd be having like a hood on like almost everything. But I would have had the loose shirt like the same like week that I like saw the Owl House. I'm like, I want that shirt. But and like the hood would be a little bit bigger too. But anyways, that's beside the point. Nothing against the Mystery Jack one. I love the Mystery Jack one, obviously. But I will say, like, if I could make the hood a little bit bigger, I would. But anyways, Kaban coming home. The Beyonders, actually, no, I'm sorry. When she was fighting the bad guy, the Beyonder, the narrator was talking, and Lunella's like, why do I hear someone talking? And it turns out the narrator's been the Beyonder, I guess, this whole time. Beyonder then makes himself appear, says, I've been watching you, Lunella, as well as all of, actually, I didn't realize that Lawrence Fishburne was the narrator this whole time, actually. Assuming that's correct, I believe. But, so, the Beyonder appears before her, says, my job is to pretty much watch humanity and learn from it. Which is what this whole story is about. This whole song is about. And he actually is tasked Lunella to teach him about humanity. Lunella's like, nope, I don't have time for this, and keeps unplugging his song. And he almost like, hey, keep unplugging his song, go home. They, like I said, I have school to do. I don't have time for you. Goes, whatever, goes back home. Has an idea to set up like the project in easy steps for her and Eduardo to build together. Beyonder then appears in kid form, which I'm like, no, stop, no, you're terrifying enough as is like this. You're more terrifying as a child. And pretty much says like, I need you to teach me about this, or I will erase humanity. Well, actually, First, Lunella tries to get Eduardo to do the project. Eduardo makes his own thing. This is like, because Lunella kind of said they were going to do it, but not really. And then Lunella gets mad and says, all people are useless. And Beyonder goes, oh, I can destroy the planet now. He's like, what? He goes, don't worry, I won't kill you or Devil. I'll destroy the rest of humanity. And I'm like, that is probably worse. Because Lunella will be the last human ever. And knowing that she destroyed her own civilization. Or has a part of cause in it. But anyways, Lunella then basically has to make a deal with Beyonder. Beyonder says, if you can win the science fair with Eduardo, you will, I won't destroy humanity. Because you'll prove Eduardo is not useless. Lunella basically sends Eduardo on a goose chase to go find a wrench somewhere while she distracts Beyonder by doing mani-pedi with Casey. They leave. Makes the carbon thing, comes back, tells Eduardo, just sign your name on it. Eduardo kind of gets mad, sad, like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I thought, I was kind of cool, like, jazzed to be partnered with you, and like, I thought you'd listen to my ideas, but you didn't, and all this stuff, and then leaves, which, it's a two-pronged kind of thing here, because on one hand, like, it makes it to where, and maybe that's kind of the point of it, to make it to where Lunella isn't, like, I guess, hated for what she does at this point, because she kind of goes, like, just sign your name on it. Like, this is important. Because, yeah, if not, the world gets destroyed. But Eduardo's like, no, I'm not doing that. Which, it's kind of cool that Eduardo is not the kid who goes, oh, yeah, I'm going to let the smart kid do all the work, and I'm just going to go chill and then just sign my name on the end of the project. It's not like that. He actually wants to do it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, so she makes the project, goes to the thing, signs Eduardo's name on it. Beyonder goes, hey, guess what? Not only am I all powerful, I'm also all knowing. I know that's not Eduardo's project. I'm going to turn your project into pickles. And yeah, you're screwed. Leaves. Eduardo comes in with his own thing. Lunella kind of realizes, okay, I was kind of a jerk, even though, again, situation-wise, not really. But if it was just only for winning the science project, sure, maybe. But that, no, I wouldn't say exactly that. But eventually they put the stuff together. They make, I'm just going to flip through this so I can have something a little more images and stuff. But puts all of those together. Puts up like the thing there and makes the Rube Goldberg machine, which actually makes some good music, but eventually just falls apart and breaks. And the Beyonder's like, all right, well, time to destroy humanity. Starts just messing with the world. Like, world starts getting warped out of reality and all this stuff. Lunella and Devil try to fight it. Devil gets turned into a baby dinosaur, which is cute. Lunella gets trapped, and it looks like it's the end. Everything kind of gets destroyed. Everything just goes black, and then Beyonder goes, ha, fooled you. Actually, I really like the machine. I knew you weren't going to win using it, but it was really cool. And it showed that Eduardo has some use. And I'm going to keep watching, because I want to learn more from you, Lunella. Zoodles, and disappears. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I'm going to go a little bit more details now, but I'm like, all right. And I'm sure, like, he's going to be more still the narrator and everything. But yeah, Lunella, this was a pretty good episode. I say that all the time. Also, at the end, they get participation trophies. And then, like, the group that does get the participation trophy, which they think everything that the Beyonder did was, like, their project. They're like, oh my god! So, like, and they looked at Lunella and the guy did, like, the Wakanda thing, and she does the Wakanda thing back. Also, at one point, where Luna's talking about Wakanda, you do see, like, the silhouette of Black Panther. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm like, technically, I guess, is that technically the first crossover with this, at least hero-wise, because the Beyonder is a character that is Marvel-wise, so I don't know. There's that. Also, when the Beyonder first appears and, like, he says, I'm a being from another dimension and all this stuff, and they're like, yeah, well, you have to do something, Casey, yeah, you have to do something pretty big to make us, like, believe you or, like, be impressed. And the Beyonder makes Devil have giant, like, big arms. And then, which one that kind of ruins the whole T-Rex thing, but so, they take it away. And then, Casey made Selena Gomez follow her. And I'm like, did you just brainwash Selena Gomez? To then also then unfollow her after? I'm like, that's kind of funny. Let me see, is there anything else here? Lunella's dead. Oh yeah, how they introduced the Beyonder is actually really good too, which I was like, I'm kind of okay with this. Like, Lunella, Casey, and Devil are down in her base walking, and they just see the dad. They're like, Lunella, what is all of this? And Lunella's like, oh shit. But then he starts turning the other one's like, oh, it's Beyonder. Okay. But I'm like, God, how amazing would that be if, like, the middle of this episode, that just got dropped? Just immediately just dropped. Yeah. The Beyond, yeah. Her dad now knows that she's Moon Girl. Like, just like, you mean like, I don't have time for this, but oh God. Like, that'd be amazing. Congrats, nerd. Oh, yeah, the Beyonders little thing here, like the little birthday party. Congrats, nerd. Eduardo teamed with Eduardo. All right. Wakanda, I was thinking Stark Industries. Tim Curry, yeah. Selena Gomez. Lunella doesn't win. She's gonna be sad. Did not need to see Child Beyonder. She straight kicked Beyonder through a wall in a small hole in books where he squirmed through like a snake. That was great. In like the library part. It was all the point where Beyonder's just causing mischief because he wants to see like the humans' reaction to the stuff. Where Lunella and Devil go to save people. Which I want to say this, like I did like that they kind of did introduce that Devil has kind of a breath weapon. Like, because Lunella says, Devil, sonic boom! And he roars, and a sonic boom over roar goes and puts out fires, which I'm like, okay, it's a super roar. That's kind of cool. Also, I just realized they never showed this. Then again, he probably ate it. Well, at one point when the Beyonder is like making shit happen, he snaps fingers, stuff happens. At one point, it was cool. There's a character with a trans flag on their laptop. And the Beyonder just puts a piece of dynamite next to him. He's like, what the hell? It's great. And Luna throws it in the sky, explodes, and then Beyonder's about to do something else. Lunella bubbles his hand, and he goes, no more. Leaves, and then goes to Devil and goes, You want to fight a giant sentient hot dog? And Devil like, so that's the way how Beyond got his hand out of there, because Devil helped. But that's kind of really funny. Also, at one point, Lunella sends Eduardo to go find a super gorilla wrench or whatever. A triple gorilla wrench was just some nonsense. That way she could work on the project and make her project. And I love that too, because it's a joke that's it's the way of like kind of like old Looney Tunes where a character would run off the side of a building, look down, look back, look at the camera, and then his face would turn to a donkey to represent him being a jackass or a dumbass. In this, there was a bit like that because she's like, we need a little meter pops up with a piece of with poo right next to it. I'm like, that's a shit meter. It's a bullshit meter, and it kept going up like, we need a super awesome gorilla wrench. That he's got the bullshit meter exploded. I'm like, that's really funny. that's a good like joke that only the parents are like, I get it. Sonic Blast, Maryland Kids, the Humanity, Baby Devil Dino, Wakanda Arms. Yeah, but this episode was fun. I really enjoyed it. I kind of want to. I wonder if the Beyonder will be. I thought Beyonder, like when Mr. Zyro talked about it, I thought the Beyonder was going to be like, oh, the big bad at the end. No, he's not actually. But I do like that he's an actual bad guy. Like, well, he's an actual like guy from the Marvel universe kind of thing. Like, I don't know if Stiletto is actually a bad in there. I think the Lightning Girl probably is. But yeah, like I like that we see more actual like Marvel villains and stuff like that. I want to see what more comes out of this. But yeah, also I just love the design of this show. Honestly, I seen the Beyonder at first. I was like, I don't really like his design. But then like as he started talking and like movement and everything, I'm like, you know what? It fits in perfectly. I love this. But yeah, this is great. Tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Show videos and the links are on Facebook. There's a few videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. This is honestly really good. I actually want to I'm going to do the Molly McGee one next so I can finish that one off, and then I'll probably watch another Moon Girl one. Moon Girl is honestly really good. I will say, though, it is very light on the more super heroic things. It's usually saved for the fight at the end. But I really did like certain bits are still a little in between stuff, but I would like to see a little bit more of that. But even then, like the school stuff and just the kid stuff is honestly really fun. But thanks for watching your videos, and we will see you later. This is really good. I need to get a Moon Girl pop figure. I have Devil. I need to get Moon Girl.